And Denise, in the First Alert forecast, lots of sunshine today. The warmest day in a few days. It really has been a stunner with temperatures already in the 50s. And again, this warm up is just getting going. We're going to be in the 70s before it's done, but it will also come with some rain chances. Outside right now, we're dry, looking out from the First Alert Weather Observatory, looking back at beautiful Camden Yards. It's going to be a busy spot, this time next week. Talking about weather, though, feeling a little more like home opener weather here, spring training weather at the very least. 53 degrees at BWI, so it's a nice one out there. Temperatures will cool down. It's still March. We're not talking about 80s or 90s or anything like that in the warm up. You'll still want the winter coat out the door early tomorrow morning. Temperatures back in the mid to upper 30s this morning, low to mid 30s. Yesterday morning, 23 at BWI. So certainly that warm up is obvious at this point and will only get nicer. 40 in Stevensville. That's your wake up temperature. Easton 38. Widespread mid to upper 30s across the Baltimore Metro. 37 in Westminster. Could be a little bit of frost in the morning, maybe a little bit of scraping, especially on your corner in Carroll County, one of the chillier spots out the door early tomorrow. Looking at a temperature in Hampstead, 34, Manchester 35, Eldersburg 35, even Mount Airy, a little colder than everyone else at 34, but not even recording a freeze. Just a couple spots could briefly get down to 32 or so. And your bus stop forecast, coldest before 7 a.m., so you want the winter coat for your student walking to the bus. 8 o'clock, though, 37, and as they're sitting in their seats, temperatures back in the lower 40s, and we'll warm up very quickly tomorrow. Back into the upper 50s. Maybe you have a long weekend, you're off tomorrow, brunch or lunch plans, yard work that needs to be done, spring cleaning. Great afternoon to do it with temperatures back in the mid 60s by 4 p.m. 60 at 7 as we start to cool back down. And there is an evening rain chance tomorrow as clouds move in. A few showers around, but that's going to be after we reach high temperatures in the low to mid 60s up in Cecil County, Kent County, and Harford County. 67 Baltimore, right around 70 our D.C. suburbs, so a little warmer southwest side, cooler over across the Bay Eastern Shore on up into northeast Maryland. And then we're watching that rain chance. Here we are at 1, though. We're still dry, not tracking any rain. The drive home now looks like it could include a few showers. I still think the most impactful showers will be after 8 p.m. and after the evening commute. But again, it could be some wet roadways. Nothing really to write home about here. The rain is kind of hit or miss and relatively brief and light. And as we get into the later evening hours, 9 to 10, we're pretty much done at that point, and we will be dry by the time we get out the door on Saturday morning. We're back in the lower 60s Saturday afternoon. Sunday back in the mid 70s. Another chance of showers, possibly some thunderstorms. This is Sunday evening, Sunday night. So a good almost 48 hour period of dry weather and comfortable temperatures this weekend. It's going to be a solid one. Just keep an eye out Friday evening and Sunday evening for the showers and storms. And then we're back to cooler weather Monday. High temperature 55 degrees, 49 Tuesday. This is going to be the chilliest day of the week, but also probably the sunniest. Freeze in the morning, doesn't last long though. We're back to 58 by Wednesday and 62 on Thursday. That is the Orioles home opener. And right now your forecast for play remains dry. Just after that though, next front, chance of rain and chillier weather back in the forecast late next week. Denise.
All right. Fingers crossed for dry. Thank you, Cutter.